Hi everybody, Phil Strong. Thanks very much for joining me today. Today's question on our blog is a little bit of an emotional one. So I'm going to take a more of an inspirational approach to this question. You see, someone's obviously working through my coaching program, Overcoming Unhealthy Financial Habits. And they've come back with a question saying, does this really work? I don't like this feeling of uncertainty. And so what I'm going to share today is really more about psychological process than financial process. You see, when you're learning new habits, you're going through a period of uncertainty because it doesn't feel normal. If you think back when you learned to drive the car, I was excited at the concept of, at the thought of learning to drive. Ever since I was like 10 years old, I couldn't wait to learn to drive, And then when I finally got behind the wheel, for the first 3 months, every time I went out in the car, I was very aware of what I was doing, and I was nervous, and I was looking around because it wasn't normal for me yet. I was still learning. When people kick a habit, when people stop smoking, they're kind of like, they're in this limbo land where they're just not used to it. They're not used to that feeling of not having a cigarette in their hands, or the kick that the nicotine gives them in their bloodstream. Okay, it's just a feeling that's not normal. Now, when you're trying to change your financial habits, when you're trying to develop healthy habits and kick the unhealthy habits, it's not normal for you. You're in this period that is just feeling really weird, and so you need to just learn to do the disciplines, the basic disciplines, to get yourself through that. You need to just do one day at a time. The thing about Alcoholics Anonymous that makes that famous for helping people overcome alcohol addiction is they teach them just to focus on one day at a time. And it applies to any habit. If you're trying to learn the habit of going to the gym, or eating healthily, you just need to focus on one day at a time. Get to the end of the day and you say, hey, I survived and I'm still alive. It's the same with your finances, my friend. Changing what's going on up here, changing that stimulus in the brain that spending gives you is hard work. And so I encourage you to focus on one day at a time. If you're on my financial coaching program, then I encourage you just to do one day at a time. Know what you have to achieve each day and just work through it. You can break through it. And when you do, you'll have new financial habits that are very healthy. And it's those healthy habits that will help you to accelerate your financial future and achieve some fantastic things for your family. So I'd encourage you, yes, it does work. Thousands have done it before you. Thousands will do it after you. You will be a success story, and others will be motivated by what you've achieved. So please stick at it. I'm Phil Strong. I hope that's inspired you today, and I look forward to catching up with you soon where we learn more about money. Take care.